A big welcome to you, Scorpio. Today is your day. Today you have Sun and Moon in your sign, and when both are in your sign, that's a very intense energy because it's talking to you from the outside and from the inside. Now, the new moon, we don't see it, but we feel it. We feel it deep within us that things are shifting. And of course, Scorpio is the death card. And the death card is big transformation, particularly when both Sun and Moon are in this sign. So as you can see, we bring the feet above our head in this position. We are not governed by our ego. We're governed by the intuition, by an inner knowing, by a path that has spoken to us from deep within and will guide us on the outer planes as well. So I'm here a little bit hiding because the sun, it's just the last rays are coming out now and is close to the new moon. I show you, I have an application here and it says 0.1% to the new moon. The new moon will be tonight here in Europe at 10:14. That means the new moon for you will be at 4:15 in the afternoon. And to make a ritual, to make a sacred moment out of this would be highly advised, because you can plant a seed in the new moon. You can create a new energy to the next full moon, which will be next year in Taurus. Because Taurus is opposite of you, you will have there your full moon. So you have 6 months to make the seed grow that you are planting tonight. One more time, the wings of the phoenix coming out of this position when we transform ourselves to this extent, the whole world feels it because it's a very intense pose. Here we have the fish, which is the name of the card, noon, here deep in the oceans, waiting to be discovered through the subconscious, to come out of a deep sleep. Scorpio is all about connections, so this is a deep connection to yourself, not anybody else, because it's both your sign. So this connection will be highly emotional, highly passionate, sexual sorts of, even because you're the sex organs. And yeah, so let's see what the cards will speak to you. The court card for you is the King of Cups. If your birthday is between October 13 and November 12, you are the classical King of Cups, sitting on your throne in the midst of the ocean, governing all the emotions, all the feelings that come up when we are exposing ourselves so deeply into the ocean, into the deep ocean, an ocean that is telling you to look deep within, to allow not the head but the feet come into the center of this card, the feet that will guide you on that belly level, on that intuition level. And of course, this will be highly transformative for you today. So I will get a mystical shaman oracle card first. Then I have a mystical moment oracle. And today I am working with the Good Tarot. So let's start. Oh, that was fast. 2 came out. And I didn't see the second one underneath. I will just place it here in case I need it. I will look at it. 13. This is the card number of yours. 13. You have the 13 in the crow, and I can see that this new moon, this dark moment of yours, will bring a new magical energy to you, because now it's 0.1%. So there's a 1 here. In the reading before I had a 2. And so here you will look deep within you and see, hopefully, the message that the moon will again rise, the moon will again be highlighted by the sun, and you don't have to fear anything. The dark is here to teach you. The dark is the feminine, and just a big emotional energy that you can attach yourself to heal the wounds that maybe were inflicted to you when you were a child. The essence. Crow is the keeper of universal law, the law of truth. Crow teaches us to walk our talk, to find congruence between who we say we are and who we really know ourselves to be. This winged one insists that we speak truth, that we create truth instead of searching for it, and that we bring truth to every situation we find ourselves in. I like the sentence here that it says that we create truth instead of searching for it. Now, when you go deep within tonight or this afternoon into this moment of the new moon, creating a ceremony, find where you can bring the truth to the people instead of searching for it in others, where you can be truthful to others and speak about what it is that you want to bring into your life as well, right? So that's really what the card is saying. So the second oracle card. Oops, a little too many. I'm picking the closest to me and put the other ones back. Four. 1 and 3 is 4. Moon dance. Yes, you will tiptoeing through this dark moon. You will go through a big transformation in this new moon tonight. Sun in your sign. Almost the sun is here and here's the moon. And yes, you will have a big transformation that will speak to you. And we will look at the tarot now. I will just split the deck and then place 6 cards here. Okay, wow. Yeah, this cycle will take away a cycle between the sun and the moon. Will take away thinking, too much thinking. Will take away the nightmares. Will take away the nights that you cannot sleep because you are emotionally challenged by this moment that you have only once a year. And the 9 of air is mental disturbances, which will rise in the age of Aquarius. More and more mental problems will sweep over the world and make people susceptible to pills and to a way of numbing, because you know, the world is always challenging us. We will never stop that. Even people say back then everything was more simple. It's not true. It was always complicated. It was always duality. It was always giving you the sun and the light, right? And the moon that has no light of its own. So here you get now a darkness coming, and in that darkness you maybe hopefully find your way on this rope, but mostly you find the focus and the concentration to walk the rope. Because there is a certain temptation in the dark that you might be still susceptible to it. This is not the devil. This is temptation. This is the world tempting you. The world that is as such creating all these difficult thoughts within your mind. Now the temptation here to fall asleep on overeating, on money, on love, on connecting to outer energies, and including even mental energies, is speaking to you. Now the 1 and the 5 creates a 6, and 6 is again connected to the lovers, and the lovers is self-love. So how much self-love can you generate? So how much self-love can you create for you then to begin a complete new cycle? And you will. You will. You have 4, 4, then you have a 9 and a 6, and now you have a 0. You have a new slate tonight, but before that you will have to deal with this. And you will have to look deep down within yourself, within your ego, and be like, okay, what is still there? What skeleton is still there that I need to or want to let go? Like the sun is setting right now. And it's not the sun that's setting, it's the earth that's spinning backwards right now. And now I can bring myself back into the light. So there was a moment of like the sun was too strong and I wasn't able to sit back in my chair. So it's almost that it's something is bringing the attention to you in this dark night of the soul. But you have now, the moment I went to the Fool, the sun was down, and it's saying, yes, a new day will begin with the Fool. You will blow the horns, you will call out all your spirits, and they will give you the light in the darkness. And you will find after that a Virgo, a messenger of the earth. A Virgo is here to help you, strong and determined to stand by your side. And knowing their strength is giving you then the Ace of Air, a clear thought that will help you to understand that this was necessary for you to know even what 1 is. When we have 9, which is completion, which is connected here also with the Virgo, maybe a Virgo is giving you a hard time. Maybe it's just a Virgo is actually pointing out, hey, you got to bring yourself back on earth, right? Because this is earthly energy. This is being trapped in the earthly realm or dimension, and so you want to come into a whole another realm and awaken yourself and embody a spiritual new vibration, because Virgo is the hermit, is that one that helps you. Maybe this is your guide that helps you to look within and see the horse, the Pegasus horse. It's a beautiful horse that rises up into the sky and liberates itself. And of course, on top of it, you have a Capricorn, which is connected to the devil or the temptation in itself. So there is an interesting combination working on you. So when we look at it like this, you have the 9 of air, and underneath the Knight of Earth, you have the Virgo that is helping you to see, to look within and be like, have a look within. Why you're having so many thoughts circling around you, why you're troubling yourself. Then we have the temptation, and through this temptation, one clear thought, which is always the third eye, we will find a deep inner knowing, a deep inner knowledge. The horns of the goat are connected to the third eye, And that third eye will see the clear thought rising out of this darkness, right? The dark night of the soul of this sun and moon in Scorpio, all in the dark. And then you begin a new cycle with the overcoming of the temptation, becoming the court card, becoming the queen of earth, and shifting what you have seen here in deep within, still seeds wanting to maybe be explored and lived. We all have it, right? No one is perfect. I mean, God behold. It's the imperfection that makes a person sometimes quite charming or irritating, but it's necessary to understand that even between these two heavy energies, this is a Virgo and this is a Capricorn, these are two energies that are on the ground. This is earth. There can be a very light energy that can rise out of that darkness, because this is the black horse, this is the dark womb, and this is the dark womb, and within this you will see the clear thought. You can sometimes not see the clear thought in the light, it's too much light. And where is it leading you to? It's bringing you to the King of Air, which is then the Aquarius, an Aquarian energy that is speaking to you and saying, yes, this clear thought is helping you now to go further in your work, in what you want in your life, looking back at the time where you were attached to a time that wasn't working for you. And it's almost like she is calling her. She's like, wake up, you fell asleep, wake up. She is having a nightmare. She's lying here, she's having a nightmare, calling, wake up, your angel, your inner guardian angel is calling you, wake up, you ate too much, you partied too much, wake up. There is a new dawn, there's a new energy that wants to come to you. And then there is this awakening out of it. There is this clear thinking coming out of it. And there is this evolution almost from night through this one clear thought that's saying, yeah, awaken, come out of all these thoughts. Even their completion, they are connected here with the 9 of the Virgo. Come out of it, because you are thinking too much. Just one thought is enough. And that will mature you to become a queen of pentacles. And even further, the queen of earth is saying, I bring that energy, that foundation up into the sky to the king, which is an Aquarius. And maybe even this is a friendship, a relationship, but you will awaken yourself to a strong combination, because you are the king of water. So sometimes you lose yourself too much in your emotions, and now you have help, and you are awakening through the A's, you're awakening your mind, and you're saying, I've got to get out of there. I don't want to be attached to earthly energies. I don't want to be attached neither to the knight and neither to a queen. I want to liberate myself with that one clear thought. I want to awaken the spirits within me and come out of this energy. So I want to see what the card underneath is of the crow, which is the heart of sky, number 24. And the number 24 is again a 6, and that is saying you are looking also at her and you are realizing this is not what you want anymore. You do not want to be intoxicated by this dimension. You want to rise into a heart that is not eaten out of an apple, out of the desire, out of the sexual energy. It is the sky of heart which is going to help you to transform. So I'm going to read the crow, the invitation. When you speak the truth and practice truth, eventually everything you say becomes true. Your power to co-create with the truth is the universal law. Correct what is untrue in your life without judgment. Let the truth set you free. So yeah, there is this what is not true anymore. There is this where she is falling asleep by too many negative thoughts, and too many negative thoughts will create also out of you a person that's not clear. Then you have that wake up call. She's looking back and she's like, wake up, wake up. This is your chance to change. This is your chance to awaken. This is your chance to walk that fine line now, that 1 minute where the moon is in the darkest moment, and slowly again it's moving into, now it's still 01, right? And it's moving into then again the full moon. And so you're awakening to this call and are realizing you have helpers, you're realizing you have people who bring, or the guardian angel is bringing down the ace of thought, cutting through these nines, giving you an awakening call, right? The magician. This is connected to the magician. There is a one inside. And I want to just read 26, the card energy itself of the Heart of Sky. The Heart of Sky is the love force that made all creation possible. This same force is present when you create with originality, when you bring formlessness to form or inspired ideas to expression. This primeval force does not know good or bad. It is up to us to provide the clear intention that will guide it to manifest. The Heart of Sky helps us call in beauty from the invisible world and birth it in the world of matter. So yeah, you will bring this one clear thought down to earth through the Knight of Pentacle and the Queen of Pentacle. So you will bring and execute the energy of this toxic energy that you may be attached to. You will find the lightness again. You will come out of this dark cycle. It is a dark cycle that you're going through, and you will be the master. You will be clearly light and helping you to walk the talk, helping you to go through this dark night of the soul, right? Because tonight it's going to be dark and we're going to feel it on an emotional level. We're going to feel it. But so you're balancing and you find here the courage to walk your talk, to be this ace of horse, and then bring your energy into a king of air, a man that's saying, yes, I am ruling the mind, I'm ruling all those energies that want to sometimes be out there. So the Heart of Sky, as you can see, it's the same color here of the feathers of the crow, and you will understand in this darkest night that the passing through that will bring in the end only one most beautiful thing, and that's a new beginning in awakening and coming out of the earthly physical temptation that we all are facing. But you will succeed and you will begin a new path, a new spiritual path into the full moon next year, right? Into that enlightening understanding of cyclical energy, the awakening, the phoenix rising, coming out of this heaviness into the lightness. That's it. So have the courage to do the moon dance, have the courage to be in the dark, have the courage to look deep within and find the love that is there. And it's always there. That's the true love, not this kind of love. This love doesn't last. This apple looks very appealing, but eventually it's dying as well, right? Death is always here. So understand your card. Understand what this card really wants to tell you. Wow, sometimes it just pulls me so much in. So I hope I see you in the next reading. First of all, I wish you a great meditation with this new moon and the sun in your sign. Until then, I thank you so much for watching. Namaste.